Special products at 8.4, we're talking about the square. Okay, by square, I mean our exponent to the squared. Okay, so we have a polynomial that's squared. What does it normally mean? If I had 5 squared, what does that mean? What does 5 squared mean? 5 times 5. Okay, the squared means the same thing in this case with the polynomial. Okay, we're taking the polynomial times itself, however many times the exponent says. Okay, but here we're only going to do our power of 2. Okay, so if I have a plus b squared, I can change that to a plus b times a plus b. I just wrote it twice. Does that make sense? Okay, and then you know how to work from here. How do you solve this? How can we multiply those? Yep, the distributive or that FOIL property we learned yesterday. So we take a times a, which is a to the second. What do we multiply next? A times b, which is just ab. B times a. BA, I just like to write in alphabetical order. And then lastly we do b times b, b to the second. Can we simplify anything here? Is there anything in common? Yeah, that AB. If I had it as BA, like some of you might have written, it's still the same thing. Okay? So if I simplify, we have a squared. What's AB plus AB? Close. 2AB. And then plus B squared. Okay. Can we combine the a squared and the b squared? Why not? Doesn't have the same base. Good. So let's go ahead and try this one with actual numbers. Okay, go ahead and try that on your own. So if we have 3x plus 5 squared, how can I rewrite that? Yep, just write it twice. 3x plus 5 times 3x plus 5. I didn't change anything with the polynomial. All I did was write it twice. And now, how do I solve this, multiplying wise? Distribute FOIL. So I take 3x times 3x. What do I get for that? 9x to the second. And then 3x times 5, 15x. And then we take 5 times 3x, 15x. And then 5 times 5, 25. And then lastly, what can we combine? 15x, 15x, so you have 9x squared plus 30x plus 25. So the only thing that is different from what we've been doing yesterday is we have this squared, but all it means is just rewriting that polynomial 2 times and then using FOIL. Okay? Questions about that? Okay, we got one more to talk about, but it's really the same thing. Square of a difference. So we just did square of a sum with addition. Now we're doing square of a difference with subtraction. Okay, but the process is still the same. It's just with a subtraction sign. So I have a minus b to the second. So that power means I'm going to write it out 2 times. And then we can FOIL. What's a times a? A squared, a times b. AB, but it's negative this time, and then we have negative b times a. Negative AB, and then we have negative b times negative b. Yep. And then what's the one thing I can combine? Negative AB, so we get a squared minus 2ab, good. And then we get plus b squared. So again, nothing changed except that subtraction sign. You got to watch out for negatives. Okay. Go ahead, try this one. Okay, what's the first thing we need to do? Since we see squared, what's the first thing we should do? Yep, rewrite. So we have 2x minus 5y. And then write it one more time, 2x minus 5y. Now we can do what? Yep, distribute. So we have 2x times 2x. 4x to the second. 2x times negative 5y. What'd you get for that? Negative 10xy. Negative 5y times 2x. Yep. And then we have negative 5y times negative 5y. Yep, plus 25y to the second. And then what's the one thing I can combine? Yep. So we have 4x squared minus, what do you get when you combine those? Yep, negative 20xy, and then we have plus 25y to the second. Any questions on special products? What I mean by that is with the exponents. No? Okay.